processes, advanced processes where we conserve energy, conserve materials, and also is cost-effective technology there where we can apply. We may start with repair, we may start with products and processes. So with all this, I wish the seminar great success. I would like to, while everybody is applauding the guest sitting over here, I would like to make a special mention of Jyotish Kumar and his team. The youthful energy behind organizing this conference. Once again, give a big hand to them. All the best for the conference.
Thank you, sir. I will request our chief guest, Mr. Eric Leverto, to felicitate Dr. Krishnadas Nair. Can we have a round of applause for Dr. Krishnadas? Moving on, now I would like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Khalid Abdul Ghani, Director of CMRDI Egypt, to address the gathering. Can we have a round of applause for Dr. Khalid Abdul Ghani?
Thank you very much. Dear guests, dear additive manufacturing user and expert, I'd like to welcome all of you in the 4th International Conference. Actually, this conference has become one of the major events. Maybe it is the biggest event in Asia, and I wish that in the future that we see all the additive manufacturing experts from all Asia and from all the countries come to share us. Actually, additive manufacturing, it's not going only as the industrial tool, but I think now it is very important to develop as a community. Now you can think about the new ideas, about the product, like the medical part and new medical tool. I think now everyone can design from home. Every student, every young student, every maybe handicapped or disabled person can work. I think it is a tool to open the chance to live and get money from everyone. Now just you can design a product, complete product, and send it by email to be done. You don't need to have the factory. You don't need to have expensive tools. Now, as since the time is running and now we need to close this session, I would like again to welcome all of you and thank you for coming here, and also like thank to Mr. Kumar and all the guests, and wishing to see you every year in this place. Thank you very much.
I request Shri R. Srinivasan to felicitate Dr. Khalid Abdul Ghani. Moving forward, now I would like to request our guest of honor, Mrs. Vinita Verma, owner and co-founder of FS2 LLC USA, to address the gathering. Can we have a round of applause for Mrs. Vinita Verma? Please move forward.
Good afternoon, Namaste. I'm Vinita Verma from FS2, and I would like to begin with thanks to AMSI committee. First things, I feel privileged to be invited as your guest of honor. We had the pleasure to be the platinum sponsor in 2013, and again we have the pleasure to be the platinum sponsor today. My sincere thanks to MSI Organization Committee. Sincere thanks especially to Mr. Jyotish Kumar. Ifesto assures its continued and loyal support to MSI. 3DP is a disruptive innovation. Disruptive innovation helps create a new market and value network and eventually goes on to disrupt an existing market and value network. For example, the automobile by itself was not a disruptive innovation because early automobiles were expensive luxury items that did not disrupt the existing market for affordable horse-driven vehicles. The mass-produced automobile was a disruptive innovation. It changed the transportation market, creating a completely new value network for affordable transportation for everyone. 3D printing is widely acknowledged as a disruptive innovation. McKinsey Global Institute ranks it in the top 12 disruptive technologies. MIT Technology Review ranks it in the top 5 disruptive technologies. Goldman Sachs ranks it in the 8 most disruptive technologies. "3D printing, the enthusiasm, the progress." Reference example, rapidly increasing adoption in aerospace. We're just giving example in one of the market area. David Joyce, CEO of GE Aviation, says that technology liberated his business from the limitations of machining. It gives the designer a whole new different palette of colors to paint with and a whole new canvas. There was a time when we could not test new designs and technologies in new parts because we were not able to make them. We are cutting out months in the development cycle with this technology. GE Aviation is building a new factory, especially to produce its LEAP engine nozzles using metal 3D printing technology. This is an industry first. SpaceX is using metal 3D printing to build rocket engine components. NASA is accelerating its work to qualify 3D printed parts for space vehicles. Every major aerospace company is adopting metal 3D printing in key initiatives. 3DP industry, some facts and figures. The industry is growing exponentially. It took 20 years to reach 1 billion, 5 years to reach 2 billion, 2 more years to reach 4 billion, and 4 more years to reach 16 billion for this industry. Typical personal 3D printers cost around $1,000, ranging from $250 to $10,000. Typical industrial plastic polymers printers cost around $100,000, $22 million. Typical industrial metal 3D printers cost from $1 million to $5 million. And you all can see the flagship poster outside for Ifesto. All prices will keep coming down as adoption becomes more widespread. Ifesto provides solutions at the highest end of metal 3D spectrum. The world's largest professional grade production capable metal 3D printers to make the world's largest metal 3D printed functional parts, to repair, reclaim complex, expensive, and or otherwise unrepairable parts. This is a snapshot of global revenue in 3D printing industry. Overall industry, I hope you can see. The primary market grew 35%. Secondary market grew 14%. There's a 300% total growth in primary market in last 5 years. 90% of 3DP industry is non-metal technology. Service growth rate higher than equipment sales. For metals only, equipment only, 76% growth to 348 machines sold in 2013. Service data is not available. It's likely lower than equipment. Growth rate accelerating faster than overall industry. More complex, more expensive,